Most people don't lack discipline. They lack the right system. And the reason this truth feels uncomfortable is because it destroys the story we've been telling ourselves. That we're weak, lazy, undisciplined. But what if discipline was never the problem? What if you were fighting your own brain with the wrong weapons? Discipline is usually presented as a moral trait, something you either have or you don't. If you fail, it's your fault. If you quit, you weren't strong enough. But this idea collapses the moment you understand how the human brain actually works. Your brain was not designed for long-term goals. It was designed for survival. Save energy. Seek fast reward. Avoid unnecessary effort. That's not a defect. That's biology. When you choose the couch over the gym, your brain isn't betraying you. It's doing its job. When you scroll instead of studying, it's not a lack of discipline. It's cognitive ease. The brain always chooses the path of least resistance. And here's the hard truth. Willpower is not stronger than biology. It never was. That's why forcing discipline works, but only for a short time. James Clear explained this with brutal clarity. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Look at your environment. Your phone is always within reach. Distractions are visible. The right habits are hidden. You're not choosing between good and bad. You're choosing between easy and hard. And the brain will always pick easy. That's not weakness. That's design. Disciplined people aren't more motivated. They simply design their lives so the right behavior happens automatically. Clothes prepared the night before. Notifications turned off. Habits linked to existing routines. Not because they're stronger, but because they're smarter. They don't rely on motivation. They reduce friction. And when the right action becomes easier than the wrong one, discipline becomes inevitable. But there's one deeper layer, the most important one. Real change doesn't happen when you try to act differently. It happens when you start seeing yourself differently. Every small action is a vote. A vote for the person you believe you are. I am someone who follows through. I am someone who shows up. I am someone who designs my life. You don't need to feel motivated. You need to act consistently enough for your identity to catch up. So stop blaming yourself. Stop trying to overpower your brain. Design around it. Build systems. Shape your environment. Let discipline be a side effect, not a battle. And now ask yourself one question. What is the first habit you will redesign today? Because even that small decision is already a vote for who you're becoming.